now is the 3-foot and 6-foot gripper. And what these are, they're made of 1.5 manila rope, and one of the great things that they allow you to do is to use them with a kettlebell, loop them through the kettlebell handle, and what that does is it basically lengthens the distance between the axis, in this case your shoulder, and the center of mass of the kettlebell. What that does when it's further from the axis, it gives you more torque, basically makes it a more difficult exercise. It's very challenging to the shoulder girdle and to the grip strength. Let's give it a try. Now the gripper does two things. First, it's going to make the center of mass of the kettlebell 18 inches further away, which is going to increase the torque by about 50%, so it's going to make it a lot more challenging. The second thing is when I grab a kettlebell, because I'm coming in this position, I'm able to use my strong wrist flexors. But when I use the gripper and my hands are turned this way, I take those muscles out of the equation, and now I have to use the intrinsic muscles in my hand, which is really going to challenge the grip strength. So one of the great things about kettlebells versus a dumbbell is with a dumbbell, the center of mass of weight is in your hand. With a kettlebell, the way the handle's designed, the center of mass is further away, and it creates more torque. Now to create even more torque, we'd want to move the center of mass even farther away. So now, not only is it challenging to my grip strength, but when the weight's in front of me, it really wants to fly forward, so I have to work a lot harder to keep my shoulder blades retracted. And when the weight goes behind me, it pulls me that much further into hip flexion. So my hip extensors, my butt muscles, have to work that much harder to drive my weight forward, which would be really important in sports like baseball, golf, or boxing, where you're trying to drive your center of mass forward. Give it a try.